Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick and I here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the attacks that got me just close enough to 3,600 and then one devastating loss that took it all away, ending with an attack that is going to get us back, hopefully, to 3,600. So, like in that last video you guys saw, sometimes you do find Town Hall 9s up here, and I just had to take advantage of this one because there was definitely a lot of trophies to be offered right here, so I just dropped some archers down in the beginning, and I'm going to kind of fast forward through this because you can kind of assume what happens here. But when I go ahead and drop my golems and wizards and they blow through those walls right there and P.E.K.K.A.s swarm to the middle, there are some balloons, which is probably the best thing you could have on defense if you are a Town Hall 9. However, my queen's going to shoot them right down because, you know, Town Hall 9 really cannot stand up against a Town Hall 10, and I know it's not the most interesting thing when a Town Hall 10 just wrecks a Town Hall 9, but I wanted to start covering all the trophies that I've gained and all the different types of people that I do find on my push up here in Upper Champions League. So right here the golems get to the center and then we're going to cruise through and the king just cannot be stopped, and up here I drop my next rage spell. I do save a freeze and a lightning because I wanted to see you know, how little spells we could use, because those are the longest thing to build. When you're in between attacks, it's always spells, sometimes the hero regen time, but if you use your heroes properly, they shouldn't really take too long. So right over here, the king finishes up those buildings, and then the queen is going to shoot down that elixir collector and that army camp. And that was our first attack, which was 17 trophies, so definitely could not pass up that opportunity. Let's move into the next one right here. Next up, I had a little bit of a fail, guys, not gonna lie. So right here we were staring at a ton of trophies, and I'm like, okay, I think we could take this base here. So golems from the top against God. Maybe that's because I should have maybe I underestimated his name and should not have attacked God, because, you know, right here he turns out to be quite the god. There are a lot of segments, a lot of compartments, connecting buildings and making it tight to get into this base. And it took a while to break through some of the walls. Wallbreaker, semi-wallbreaker fails happened over there. I threw my rage spell down right where those P.E.K.K.A. are, right in here, where those skeletons popped out of, because I always like to rage in that second layer of defenses. Over here on the right side, I went ahead and froze the Expo and the Inferno Tower. Giant bomb goes off right there. The king is able to withstand that, and then the jump spell brings everybody right there into the center and into that Inferno Tower compartment. Now, with the rage on the town hall right there, the king goes down, unfortunately, but the queen is able to clean up for what the king couldn't do. So I was actually losing troops a lot quicker than I thought on this one here, and the archer queen is going for that Inferno Tower. Yeah, that's good. It gets me closer to my firefighter achievement, which I only have, I think, the 2nd star on. But right here, the queen's just really not going to get it done, so I just kind of let this one play out right here. The archer queen goes around, and she ends up going down. There's really nowhere to drop any troops, so no extra bonus percentages for me. Let the archer take that out, and we're going to wrap that one up there with only 1 star. So I would have had 18 if I could have just got one more, 18 trophies if I could have got one more percentage point. Let's move on. Coming up next here, we've got a base with a super jump. I love when we see walls like this, because right here we can drop a jump and our troops can just super jump all the way over this base. So my golems pull an archer queen, and if you don't know what that phrase means, I kind of just made it up, but you know, lately the archer queen AI is very weird. The golems kind of go off and do their own thing, but it's actually not the worst. Let's focus in on this part right here. The jump spell, the P.E.K.K.A.s, the heroes, and the golems that are about to be walking up to this thing. Massive P.E.K.K.A. jump. And massive P.E.K.K.A. jump, and wall breakers come in and absolutely obliterate those walls. So I went from having a super jump set up to not even needing a super jump at all, because my wall breakers absolutely crushed it. Up here on top, the P.E.K.K.A.s and heroes are doing just fine. The golem's stuck in this thing like, please let me out of jail, sir. I just want to go attack that P.E.K.K.A. or that Tesla. My P.E.K.K.A.'s right below it just died. Over here, level 40 heroes, a couple P.E.K.K.A. It's really not going to be too hard for them to get 50%. This base is super easy, and now every time I see it, if it's worth anything, this time it really wasn't worth much, I go for it. So right here, you're going to see me rage the king, use the queen's ability, and get 50%. I'm going to fast forward through this one so we can get to our main attraction. Alright, there it is, 61%, 3 trophies. So then after that right there, I saw this beast. This is a maxed out base, you guys. 554,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, 4,300 dark elixir. Huge loot, huge loot. You can go to the bank, cash a mad check, and buy a yacht for the amount of loot that this base is showing. Here's another fun fact. He's maxed out with heroes, maxed out with walls, maxed out with everything. The only thing was the clan castle was empty, but it's a max base, you guys. So we're attacking it. I'm going straight at it. I don't care how maxed you are, bro. I'm coming for you. Right here, their queen's going to get walloped by my P.E.K.K.A. and king. combo right there. I've got a free spell. I just drop it randomly on the Inferno Tower. Right here, their king goes down too. My heroes are just like taking names. They're like, yeah, you want to fight? Boom, taking people down like nothing. Right over here, the king is going to go back and actually hop over the wall twice. And then he's thinking about it, and there he goes. Takes the town hall. There you go, king. Boom! There's 2 stars with 1 swipe. The king gets that 50, either that or it was super, super close. So I'm going to speed this one up to double times, but I wanted to get some of the gold because there was 554,000 if you did not see so earlier. 4 times fast forward just to watch the end of this attack here. I got excited and I was going to pop my heroes and end the raid right when we got the town hall and the 2-star, but then I forgot about how much gold there was, so I let my troops kind of just play it out. So with the bonus, you guys cannot see the bonus unless we attack live, which is what we'll do in the next one. But with the bonus, this raid here, let's add it up, I'll do the math. 400,000, it was 580,000 gold-ish. That's so crazy, in 12 trophies. You know what? That actually got me to 3,600, and then this happened. I get -1 all day, and then -23. So while I doubt this can happen, I would love to revenge Francesco, but it's not going to happen, guys. So we've got boosted gold right now. It's time to go find an attack. And you know, if we can get, what is it, 17 trophies off of it, which is, that's a lot. If we can, then we are going to be able to get back to 3,600. Let's see what we can do. I'll see you guys when we find a match. Alright, you guys, we got a quick town hall snipe here from Igor from American Pride, and that is going to be putting us a small 3 trophies further here into, you know, hunt for that 17. So let's keep moving. Holy cow, guys, there is 35 being offered right here. So let's first take a look at this base. I don't know if I've attacked this one before. I think from the side might actually be a pretty viable option if we could jump all the way to the center. The single target Infernos are definitely, you know, not my favorite thing in the world, but I cannot pass up a 35 offer. So we're going to have to go for this one here. I guess we'll go from the king side straight up from the bottom. But let's see. Actually, the queen side may have less traps because there is a double gap on the bottom here. Let's think about this. We're going to go from the queen side up top. So I'm going to drop 3 golems, couple wizards, couple witches. Let's get our P.E.K.K.A.s down and start the wall breaker party here. In the first section, I'm going to throw a rage so that if they break through there, they should be able to break through a couple here. I'll drop my jump spell down, and now the next thing is going to be to watch this Inferno Tower heat up and make sure we cover this area when it does heat up. So the Inferno Tower is definitely building up heat right now. The king is locked on. That's never good. The king is locked on by the Inferno Tower. So hopefully my Archer Queen comes in and cleans up this town hall here. That's what she's going to do right there. And that is 30%. You know, I don't know if we're going to get a 2-star with only 30% when the town hall goes down. Like I normally say, if you don't have around 40%, it's going to definitely be tough, or it's just going to be a lot on your heroes to get that. Let's see if the queen can pick off this Inferno. No, she's going to go for this storage, so that means that we're not probably going to be able to do much with her when she gets killed. 38%, not much left to do here, and I don't think there is enough buildings for a 2-star without actually getting 50%. We could try to put a few troops down, but yeah, that's going to just be a 1-star on this one, but maybe 1-star will give us enough. So that's going to be 11 trophies with the bonus. We get, you know, at least it's a decent amount of trophies. It wasn't the best attack, but now we are at 35.97. So we're getting closer and closer. We were at 36, and now we dropped out. So hopefully we can get back there soon, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit longer than the normal ones. Thank you so much for sticking around through that live attack. And as always, for everything Clash of Clans, you know what to do because you're already doing it. Keep it tuned right here. I'm Naked Knight, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.